Alright, here's the video I talked about in the last one. I unfortunately won't be able to put the number 21 together because when I was looking through the parts, the front screw for the knob is not the right one. It's about that much too long, so that's very unfortunate. I'll have to talk to the seller. So I'm going to do the rest of them. Here's the 132 Liberty Bell. There's the sole, very long beast. There are cracks from age, drying out. A lot of them have actually been filled in. Pretty well done actually. There's only a couple left that still need to be worked out. This one right here is the main one, and then one more in the front. The tote has a nice looking repair job on it. Very nice figuring in the wood. Lever cap, I'm pretty sure it's been repainted, because if I remember correctly, it's not usually painted on the other side, at least not on these ribs. And the top casting looks like it's been repainted as well. Oh, water heater just turned on. Not a huge deal, but he was nice enough to wrap these all up like that and put the number of the plane that they went to. So I don't know how he misplaced the number 21 screw, but it's definitely not for a tiny hand plane front knob. So here's the tote screw, front knob, lever cap screw. The Liberty Bells have a completely different type of lever cap than the Bailey's. Top casting screws. Hopefully they cooperate. Oh, jeepers. I don't recall what this one goes to. I'll figure that out once I get to it. I don't know, I don't remember there being a tiny screw like this on these planes. Hopefully it's not an addition. That would be a kind of annoying thing. Here is lever cap. Kind of sloppy. Well, at least it stays in there, but I don't like that. It's kind of annoying. Put it right there. These are not all the same size. It's kind of odd. I might have to look at my new old stock screws that I got from my dad. He had a whole bunch of old style flatheads like that. Just have to kind of look at it, which one. I'm guessing the shorter one is going to go in the back because the hole looks a little smaller. So, put that one down a little bit. I just won't snug it up yet. Put that tiny screw down there for now. I don't know what that goes to. It might be something with the lever, with the iron. But, tighten these down. Come on, straighten up. I like this screwdriver. It needs some love though. The tip is not as crisp as it should be, and it's got surface rust, but the one that I usually have is a Fulton, and it has red paint on the handle, which was stock, I believe. Come on. Okay, that one's good. Good. Alright. It's an interesting mechanism for the depth adjustment. There's a little notch there that sits on the back of the iron. There's a nub there. That's only on the Liberty Bells. which can be frustrating for some people because more pieces that you have to look for if you get an incomplete plane, but this one came complete, it seems like. Put the front knob in right now. Hopefully the screw in this one's correct. Looks like it is. Get that out of the way. Looks like it needs some straightening though, because it's kind of going wonky. It'll come off it. Okay. The front knob has some repairs on it too, so this one was probably left unused for many, many years. I don't see... Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Duh. Got the tiny little screw, that's for the front of the frog. I don't remember if that's normal or not. It's definitely been there a while. It has black stain from the rust. So I'm hoping it's original. I'll do a little bit of research on that. I'm not as familiar with Liberty Bells as I am with normal Bailey transitionals. But I do know that I don't remember what year this logo is from. But you can barely see it. There's so much pitting on it, but it's definitely before 1880. I don't have the Stanley logos memorized yet. The main ones that I pay attention to are the Sweetheart variants and the V logo and the T logo. And then obviously the one that was used the longest, which is the BB logo, which is one they still use with the notched rectangle. This goes in nice and easy like that. Don't have to work so hard to keep it in line. Hopefully this screwdriver works for this tiny little head here. May have to use a different screwdriver. Oh, it seems to be cooperating. Alright, there you go. Good deal. Got a little bit further to go to line this thing up. Man, it just doesn't want to go all the way down yet. Okay, it's good enough for now. Alright. So with this, like I said, you have the notch in the back. I'm sure it has a specific name. I don't know what it is. It's not a huge deal. As long as I know that it's supposed to go in there. So it's locked in there. It will not move up and down unless I pull on this lever up and down. So that's, like I said, that's the depth adjustment. Lever cap goes on the top. Loosen it enough so it locks into the bar here. Screw it in. And that tightens it. So there you go. There is the Stanley number 132 Liberty Bell transitional. Alright, next one on the pile here is the Stanley number 30 transitional. It's well taken care of, nice and smooth. Looks like the body was lightly restored a little bit. Probably a little over clean, but not too bad. The mouth seems a little big. Not horrible. There's a scratch in the sole, not a crack. There's a tiny hairline right there, but it doesn't go very far. Probably barely, not even a millimeter. So here's the top casting. A lot longer than the Liberty Bell. This probably came off a different plane. For the condition that everything else is in, the iron and lever cap and cap iron are kind of nasty, but it's got a nice strong V logo, so that's awesome. My second favorite logo. Here's the frog. Got patent date inside the depth adjuster. So once again, here are the screws. So I'll go ahead and take out the top casting ones first. goes in the front here. The front knob goes there. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is not the best surface to do this. Oh, there goes the heater again. Sorry about that. Hopefully it's not too loud on the microphone. Down. Alright, here's the frog screws. Don't know what that's all about. Weird sound. Here is the lever cap screw. Front knob. And the tote. It's got the old barrel nut. This needs some attention too. It's got some decent rust on it. Alright, put the frog screws in there. They don't line up as easily as the metal body ones do, unfortunately. So you gotta make sure you gotta start them the right way, otherwise you could cross thread it. So make sure you stay vertical and go slow until it kind of self-aligns. Yeah, as if it wasn't loud enough, it has to do that to me right now. I think somebody is awake now upstairs, so now I'm gonna hear water running and probably footsteps. So, almost got her in there. Try to line it up so that the iron lays perfectly on the lever, on the frog and the ramp into the mouth. Yep, there you go. Yay, toilet flushes. Seems like it should be tight by now. There we go. Just seemed like it was going in a long time. Alright. Go ahead and put the tote in. Easier way to do it. Take the nut off. Put that in there. That way you're not blindly trying to line it up. Put the tote on, and then put the barrel nut on. Should be about come on, stay straight. There we go. Took a little longer than I thought it would. There we go. That's in there. Now, front knob is nice. Take the iron. Go. Loosen the lever cap. And it's a little loose. Tighten the screw a little bit more. Nope, still loose. There we go. Didn't snap in there, but I felt it release it's not cooperating. Put A little bit more in there, I guess. There you go. There we go. There we go. Nice. The iron's a little far out, but there's the number, Stanley number 30 transitional. Not too shabby. All that really needs some attention are the screws and iron and lever cap. So there you go. On to the next one. Alright, well, here is the Stanley number 33 Bailey transitional. Since it's literally the exact same components and everything as the last one that I just did, I just went ahead and did this off camera, just to save for time. This one has the older style lateral adjuster. I don't know what type it is for this one, but for the bench planes, the metal body planes, I think the type 6 and 7 had the flat end on the lateral adjuster. But this one, it's going to be replaced for my collection eventually. This is just a placeholder because that throat is disgustingly huge. The body's not bad overall, but it's just that throat is just ridiculous. The lateral has a little bend in it that can be straightened easily on an anvil. Front knob's in good shape. The tote, on the other hand, was actually broken, but I had this one lying around, exact same size. Color doesn't match as well. The style is a little bit different. This is the older style, so I guess age-wise it doesn't match up, but oh well. At least this one doesn't have a broken horn. So I put that up there. This has a decently old logo on it. It's got the rainbow style to it. I don't remember what the name of it, that one is. But it's the late 1800s, I believe. 1890s, I think. Late 1880s, early 1890s. Lever cap's in better condition than the last one. Oh, this one I put the screw in too far, so I'll back that out a little bit. Because I have the lever cap loose and it's not even going on there. Yeah, the lateral adjuster is actually touching the screw, so that's definitely going to have to get fixed. Alright. Well, a lot shorter on this one, but number 33, it's a big beast. Gouge on the side, but it's heavy too. But alright, you got one more to go. It's the number 129 Liberty Bell. Alright, here's the last one, Stanley 129 Liberty Bell. See it on the front there. Mouth isn't too bad. Condition of the body's pretty good. There's one, looks like I took a nice fall, but it shouldn't affect the use at all. Fortunately, the tote has an old wound on it. Little chip on the edge of it. Front knob is in good condition. Lever cap is decent. I don't know what that's all about. Kind of weird. Looks like a mistake was made on the casting and they filled it in with some bird poop. It shouldn't affect its use. Here's the lever cap screw. That one's not sloppy, at least. That other one was ridiculous. I might have another lever cap hanging around in the house, down in the basement somewhere. This screw does not look original. That's interesting. It's got the old barrel nut on there. Solid brass barrel nut. It doesn't have the hourglass taper to it. The iron was actually on backwards, so I flipped that around already. The logo was on the underside, so it was bevel up. That's not how they're supposed to be. This is the Liberty Bell, so this one's got the little nub. This one's complete. And that little screw that I was wondering about with the last one, I forgot that that's actually a feature of the Liberty Bells. This one has it as well. It's been a while since I've dealt with a transitional Liberty Bell. I have some cast bodies upstairs of the steel body Liberty Bells. They made two, the 105 and the 104. I think that's what they are. So, alright, here are the top casting screws. I'll go ahead and skip ahead. Alright, so off camera I got the front knob, top casting, and the tote screwed in. Pretty much the only thing this really needs is a good cleaning, and the iron needs a major sharpening. It's got a chip on the edge, on the corner down there. That feels like it'd be more a danger to you if you touch the edge, but not too much. It's pretty dull. Alright. So, as I said with the Liberty Bell, line it up with that notch.